Okay, doke, let's get started on the steel production. So we got the concrete working now. That's weird, it stopped for a second. Maybe that's when the game world was loading for a second. Yeah, now it's producing 30 per minute. This is giving us 60, together that's 90 going in right there. Split into 45 each on these belts, which is exactly what these two constructors take, and now we're producing 30 per minute concrete, which I found out will be very needed later on, because when we make steel, the steel beams, which cannot be melted by jet fuel, by the way, are not used for anything except for crafting into encased steel beams, which need concrete. So we have steel ingots that go into two branches, one of them being steel pipes, the other is steel beams, and then encased steel beams, which is basically going to be like the reinforced iron plates version of steel. So, except it needs two different ingredients, whereas the reinforced iron plates just need iron in total. So yeah, it's a good thing we have this concrete right here, ready to go. Let's get this ready. Yeah, I want to look at the ratios first before we actually build the factory, and then we can plan ahead around that. So, I have a foundry here, missing steel pipes and encased steel beams. Okay, so we might have to handcraft some stuff real quick. Yeah, let's grab some coal. We'll grab some iron ore. We'll just smelt by hand some stuff so we have enough to build and look at the ratios we need. Just gonna steal from you. Yeah, that's fine. You'll be filled up immediately. And then I'll steal some iron ore. Shit. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Let's go craft some steel stuff. What do we need again? We needed 14 pipes, 3 encased beams, and 8 concrete. Okay, so steel ingots. We'll just make all of these. There we go. Okay, so we got the steel. We needed, I already forgot. Was it 14 pipes? Yeah, 14 pipes, 3 encased beams. So let's get the encased beams first, they'll be more expensive. It's gonna need beams in the first place. 2, 3. Oh, 1 encased beam is going to need 4 regular beams. Wow, okay. Alright, well, there is the 3 encased beams. We need a lot more steel. Just gonna see if I can steal iron from this guy. Oop. How much coal do we have? We have 43 coal. Should be enough. Okay, more steel ingots. Made 14 steel pipes. There we go. Just gonna put the iron back in here since I don't need it. There we go. Can't shift click it in there. Oh yeah, we got this too. Probably have to do a little bit more handcrafting of that, so I'll just keep it on me for now. Might go grab some coal as well. I think I might put a walkway back here. Have it connect up there. That'd be kind of cool. Probably going to put walkways everywhere that I need to go frequently. Let's grab that stack, and it'll grab this stack. Let's have a crafting bench out here or something. Anyway, let's take a look at this foundry here. See how much input and output we are going to grab. That's big. It's basically a double smelter, pretty much. It's really cool though. Okay, steel. 45 and 45 per minute on those. And then you produce 30. So that's nice actually. Good ratio. Let's see how much we have to work with here. So we have 150 iron ore right here. And, okay. Let's see what we would need for... We got a constructor. That makes... So steel beams are going to be inputting 30 per minute and making 10 beams per minute. This outputs 30 per minute, so we can just have one foundry going directly into a constructor making beams at 10 per minute. What else do we got here? So we got the pipes, so 15 per minute, producing 15 per minute on those. So we can have one other foundry feeding these two constructors to make pipes. And then let's look at an assembler for encased steel pipes. There. Okay, encased steel beams are going to be 16 beams per minute and 20 concrete. That outputs 4 encased beams per minute. This thing, what was it again? It was 15? It was 10 per minute. I need 16. That's such a weird ratio. Okay, well, either way. 45. So basically, the 150, we can split that 3 ways. That would give us 50 per minute. So we can hook up 3 foundries, essentially. Yeah, I'd probably just have 2 belts of 120, or yeah, 2 belts of 120. No, actually, that's only 150. We'll just split it. We'll split the fast one 3 ways, and then the slow one 3 ways, and then merge those 3 outputs into one another. So it'll be 120 divided by 3 is 40, and then 60 divided by 3 is 20. So we'd have actually 3 regular belts of 60 going into these. So we'd have 3 regular belts of 60, which we could then, I believe, let's take a look at the foundry here, because this is only 45. We could have 4 foundries. Yeah. Because 60 times 3 is 180. Oh, no, we don't have that. What am I thinking? It's not 150, it's 120. I'm really confused. I'm confusing myself further. So we have a belt of 120 and a belt of 60. That makes... Oh, wait, no, those are impure. No, they still output at 30 though, so that's a full regular belt and this is a full double belt. So we have 180, not 150. I'm retarded. Okay, so we can support 4 foundries because 180 divided by 4 is 45, which is the inputs for these guys. Great, okay. I don't know if we're going to need more coal, actually, now that I think about it, because we only have one output of coal. Let's just hook it up and see if it is running through the storage faster than it's producing from the truck, because we have quite a bit of backlog to work through before we can see those numbers. So let's get rid of these. We'll have 4 foundries set up for now, because that's what we can support with this iron source alone. I don't know why I thought it was 150, it's 180. I guess I was forgetting that about one of the miners or something like that. Anyway, so we're going to need a lot of space, so I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to clear out this area real quick, and then we'll get the foundations laid down, and I'll be back in just a bit. Found out you can use chainsaws on flowers, and it'll do like an AoE of flowers. It's so cool. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, our iron plate supply is not fast enough to keep up with the demands after we overclocked the modular frame facility. We only have the 30 per minute coming in. We're using just over that, I think. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna split off from this iron plate up here. That's feeding into. Wait, no, this is the one that's feeding into the modular plates. So the regular plates are not able to keep up with this stuff over here now. Because this iron plate supply is just going into the reinforced iron plates upstairs, up here. Let's go take a look. Yeah, it's just feeding into this up here. So these take 20, that's a total of 40 plates per minute. We're only producing 30 on that belt. Whereas, let's take a look down here. Wait, I need a door. There we go. These are taking 22 and 22, so that's 44. Let's do 45 for an even number. Or yeah, not even, but like multiple of 5. And then if we head up this way, I know I'm getting distracted, I'm supposed to be doing steel production, but this is important to me. I want the factory to be balanced while I'm gone. Yeah, so this is only producing 30 as well. So this is also running slowly out. Yeah, it's barely keeping up with it. So, we'll probably have to upgrade these miners, the iron miners first. The ones that are doing the iron plates. Once we get our steel production up and running. It'll keep for a while, but once we finish the steel production, I'm sure it'll run out. Anyway, let's get this foundation down here. I'm just going to give myself a ton of room because I don't know how much I need. And it's better to have too much room than not enough. Let's have this on the same grid as the rest of the buildings here. So I'll just kind of bring this over. We'll delete it. There we go. I'll put a couple windows in there. Just for vanity's sake. There we go. That looks kind of nice. Anyway, let's get this down over here. Yeah, I'm thinking down here will be the steel, encased steel beams manufacturing area because it's a bit smaller, but we'll have the main steel production up here. Oh, don't delete that, no. Bring it out this way. That way, and then down, maybe. Delete these. Then, Yeah. This is like almost flush with this unit right here. Did I even bother putting in foundation at that point then? Yeah, I do. I wanted to keep it on a grid system, so it'll be nice and organized. Let's just do the half-sized slabs, actually. Foundation. There we go. Put that down below. Delete that and that. Grab that back out. There we go. Let's have a slightly raised factory. Get it off the nasty, dirty ground. Okay. Could put our foundries down over here. We'll move these belts to come over this way, but the concrete can go this way, and then we can have it. Actually, no, we're supposed to take off that line over there. I might have the storage like loop around through the middle of this alleyway here from the concrete, come in over here. Because yeah, we'll have the steel coming out this way, loop around that way, and the concrete will go back into this way. We'll just have that follow the edge of these buildings into storage over there. That should work. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's set down our foundries. We'll leave a little bit of room for splitting and merging, because math is going to be a little bit weird there. Let's get one foundry down, because that's all we can do at the moment. Yeah, we need to make more stuff by hand. We can at least hook this up and get it started. Let's have it on that tile. There we go. How much power do you use? You use 16. Okay. Not that I'm worried about it, I'm just curious. Great. Okay. Might hook this up and just have it run for a bit so I can craft steel like casually. I'll work on the splitting right now, actually. Let's see, so the easiest way to do this would be to... let's see here. Yeah. Take these two belts, split them in half. Yes, that'll split into 60, that'll split into 30. Put those back together with the other outputs to make 90, so 60 plus 30 is 90, and then split those in half to make 45. So we kind of like a split, merge, split again. So let's do that over here. And let's put some more down, more concrete. Put the tall boys over here since the ground is a little bit farther away. No, why did you do that? I don't even know where you are. Okay. Boop, boop. Yeah, we'll need about this much room to do all that splitting. Okay. Let's bring it over this way. Just start on this end over here. Seems like enough room. Do one more just in case. No, we'll be fine. Okay, let's get the belts over here. Boop. That belt up to here. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to visualize this in my head. So we'll have these like come across here, and then they'll split and merge with each other, then split again. So let's have that set up actually. Let's get this on a nice grid. There we go, just the way I like it. That'd be too steep. Let's test it out. Yeah, that's too steep. Okay, we'll push it back by a little bit, or just have it go like that first and then go up. Yeah, there we go. So we can do a splitter on these lines if there's two spaces in between them. So we'll do another one of these. How about here? Bring this up by one. This one stays at that level. There we go. And now we'll have room for splitters in between these guys. Let's just keep bringing it over to about here, I think. Put like in that corner. 1, 2, 3. We'll have to do the same thing with coal eventually. So we'll have to keep in mind to keep room for that. Might push these foundries up a little bit farther actually. Yeah, we'll just get the splitting done first, then we'll put the foundries down. Work like from the back. Okay. So now we will split these guys. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Splitter there. Let's give it some room. Put it on this tile. I'll do a splitter over here. Boom. Okay, we got those. So now we need to take the outputs from these belts and the outputs from this side of the splitters and merge them together. So I'm going to get some poles down. Put it in front. No, I can't really put it in front. That looks mostly in line. So this is now going to be 2 belts of 60. So this is going to be a regular belt from here. Suck in this. I think I'm making this a little bit more complicated than it needs to be, but it's fine. Just want to leave room for coal. That's really all I'm thinking. I'm planning ahead for coal being thrown in this mix of spaghetti as well. So this is a belt of 30. It's a belt of 60. We need to get these together and split them again. Let's see if we can bring this down by 1, possibly. Yes, I saw it. There you go. Perfect. Let's have a pole right about here. Let that come out of there to there. It's on the grid system. There we go. It's a little bit offset, but it's fine. So then we will have a pole about here. Maybe one more back. Yeah, right about there. That's gonna have the merger. So in that line, yeah, that's the line. About that much room right there. And this will be going, this will be 90, so we need this to be the fast belts. The merger here. Go. Have these both come in right here. Invalid shape. Ah, oh, fuck you. It's right there. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. Okay. Let's move this back a little bit. Do I even need these stilts here? Yeah, I do. I bet annoying when you're trying to be compact. Like, they're really great for compacting vertically, but not horizontally. So, let's have this about over here. Have this a little farther along. Have this be the super fast belts. Merger. Try to make it so it's not clipping any of this stuff. I guess it's gonna be, but we'll remove the poles later. Let's just be a floating merger for now. There we go. And then you come down in over this way. There we go. And then that needs to be split. One more time. Into two. Right? Yeah, because we're still going to merge these over here. I could probably make this a lot more compact. It's fine. We got room, we'll use it. I kind of want to redo this whole thing, but pretty much there. We'll have the fast belt going here. Have a splitter on that. Pretty much like right afterward. That's still got a belt there, yeah. And then these will come down into the Foundries. Just feels like such a waste of space. Yeah, I'm gonna redo this whole thing. Gross. Okay, yeah, let's we could even put like inputs for these over here. Like wall inputs. Maybe we just split it outside, since we have a little bit more room to work with out here. Doesn't even have to be pretty. And then we could have the inputs on the sides of the building. Yeah, let's do that. Or we could just have the side of the building be right here on this line. We'll do splitting and merging and all this stuff over here, because we have to keep in mind to make room for coal to do basically the same thing. So let's have these two tiles outside the building for splitting and merging. And then we'll have the walls over here. Let's see here, how big was that foundry again? Pretty large. A little bit more than a tile. So we could space out the foundries a little bit, and then we could have double input walls like every other tile. Yeah, let's do that. That way we have like something to aim for when we're splitting and merging. Keep it a little bit organized. Yeah, there we go. Go. We just need 45 iron going into one side of these, and then 45 coal and going to the other side at some point. So for now, let's just get these all split up and merged. Bring this over, over this way. Got it lined up a bit. There we go. Just basically have this do a U-turn, essentially. There we go. You know what, I'm just gonna do some pocket crafting as well, really quick. Let me set up a workbench out here. Delete it later. Steel ingots, I'm just gonna craft this for a while. Okay, crafted all the stuff into steel we need. I got enough pipes for 4 foundries. We have enough encased beams for 3 foundries, so we'll have to get a little bit more steel, but we can do 3 for right now. Delete that. And get back to splitting everything. Alright, so I'm just going to set up the splitters and mergers beforehand, before we bring this in, and then we'll hook it up. So, we'll have the splitter going this way. There we go. Let's have it on the grid system. Doesn't need to be lined up with that yet because we're not done with it yet. Actually, we'll bring it more in the middle of these two so they can like share the output. There we go. Then we'll do the same on the other side. Just try to mirror this as much as I can. Right, so we have the input of the, let's actually turn these around too. There we go. No, not that way. There we go. Okay, so input into here, split off this way and this way. You need to merge up with the other belts, splitters, and mergers, so we'll have that be in the middle, actually right here, because then they'll split, let's see here, actually no, we don't need this one over here. Have that go into there, and then this one can go into the one next to it, sort of. Yeah, we'll have the flag right there for now. As long as it works, really. Make it pretty later. Make it work first, then make it pretty. So we'll have that one go to that one down there, if I can reach. Yeah, there we go. Did it clip anything? No, just perfectly, actually. Let's go in that way. We'll have the regular iron going over this way. There we go. Alright, so we need to have these outputs match up with each other, so I'm thinking I'm take the left side inputs, or outputs over there, merge them over here in front, and then the same with the right side, merge them somewhere over here, and then split them again. Yeah, let's do that. This merger is going to go... You could even put it like right in front of this thing, actually. Save a space. Save a bit of space at least. Space it out by a little bit. So that is going to be half of 60, so that's 30. Just be a regular belt. This is half of 120, which is 60. That can be a regular belt. Might have this thing like stick to the old poles. There we go. So we can get like a nice curve out of it. There we go. That works. So come together to make 90, and then we split them one more time. That's too close. Yeah, that's too close. There we go. And have these 45s. Actually, let's make the fast belt of 90 going from there to there. And then 2 belts of 45 going to here. Do we want to leave room for coal? Yeah. We'll just have these, like, each side be mirrored, essentially. And then we'll have room in the middle of each of these for coal to be split and merged. Alright, so these are 2 45s, and then we just need to get these two merged and then split. So let's grab this one, have it come up and over. have it come up on top of this guy real quick. Delete the pole for it later. Have it merge right over here. Make sure that's not too close, so I can fit a belt in there. There we go. Let's see if I can get one in there. Oh yeah, we got it. Nice. Actually, that doesn't need to be that fast. Can't see it. Okay, that's too close. There we go. This just needs to be regular because it's just 60. This is going to come up and over, and it's too close. Okay, so let's move this a bit. Like over here. Would that work for you? Yes, that would. Nice. Get rid of that. There we go. That looks nice. Nice and crisscrossed spaghetti. Okay, this I'll put 90, which will be we're gonna have this go this way over here. Have the merger. Or no, that's already merged. We need a splitter right over here. That way. In the middle of this tile here. No? Ah, right, it's this one. Could honestly, like, turn this thing around, the merger. Let's do that. We're facing this way. Why did you build over there? There we go. Nope, that's just 30. This is 30. And out, oh no, that's 60. Out comes 90. Into the splitter. Giving us 45 and 45. Okay, there we go. Iron is done splitting. It's a little bit messy, but it's fine. Basically gonna take the same system and mirror it over here for coal. Maybe we'll do it like one level up. Yeah, we'll do it one level up and give it room so that way it can like stretch down into these far ones over here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's go grab coal. The output of coal. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have this raised up as well. So we brought everything about out that far, so it's gonna be about, yeah, the same over here, just raised. We'll bring it up over this way first, and then we'll figure out how we're doing it. About that high should be good. Yeah, we're only going to be able to do like 30 per minute instead of 45 that it needs. It'll be enough to start at least. Really need this to upgrade the belts to get it up to 45. Which I'm sure is going to be super hell expensive for a belt. Oh boy. Okay, let's get this rocking then. We had the two splitters in line over there, so we'll just bring this over here. Right about there looks good. About too high should be fine. Just gonna have this set up as like a clothesline guideline thing. Yeah. We're gonna have this. We're gonna input from the back. So we really need just a line here-ish. So where did that other splitter start? It started on the second tile, right about in the middle. And then the other one was the middle between that and the next tile. Okay. It's basically on top of this splitter, but like farther back, so like right here. So we're gonna have that. Let's put some foundation right there. Why not? Approaching. Okay, great. Have this right here. One more up. There we go. Let's have this right in front of that. Run the belt across. Splitter. There we go. Get rid of these. We don't really need the same system yet until we can upgrade the belts, so we're just gonna split this. You know, we could even just split it by 3 right now, because we can only build 3 foundries at the moment. But we could future plan. Let's just set up the system so that it's ready to be upgraded when the time comes. Let's do that. Okay, so got, yeah, let's have it ready with like an empty splitter that doesn't have an input yet, because we're only taking the high speed belts in. Encroaching at this clearance. Who are you encroaching? It's its own clearance. Whatever. Delete that conveyor belt. Of that hole. There. Just stop whining, good god. Get this, get rid of that. Okay. So the fast belt is going to be split. That's that right there, and then it'll be merging up with the other inputs, so we'll have the empty splitter over here, which was, yeah, about right here. That's where I put that. Yeah, that's where I put it. Let's have this a little bit. I'll clip through this real quick. Just enough to put down the splitter. This is the regular belts. Get rid of all that. Okay. These are 2 splitters. Then both output into a merger directly. So let's have that. Gonna have it clip for a second. Let's put that a little closer actually. Right there. About there. So now this is going to be a regular belt. Hit merger on top. Delete all this. Can't get to that belt really. Yeah, I'm going to move it a little further back. There we go. Okay, got the regular belts going into there. And then here we just have this split 2 ways. Wait, no, this is the merger. We need the splitter right after that. Okay. Let's get that down then. Yeah, it's enough room. This will be the 90 belts. when we get to that point, so we'll have that ready. Split it. Before I commit to this design, I need to see if it can fit over here. Too steep, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's have it come down to about here. What do you mean it's too steep? It's right there. Be a bitch. Okay, how about this one? Yes, this one. Too steep. Fuck you. Okay. I knew this was gonna happen, but it's fine. Just have it go this way, and loop back around, I guess. There. Be happy. Alright, let's get rid of this. This will be the 90 built. There we go. And same story with this guy. Why can't you just be happy? Nothing I do is good enough for you. Okay. I need to give a little bit more room for this one, actually. But we'll get this set up first down here. Get rid of that for the moment. Come on. Why is the floor too steep? It's right there. There, you're too steep. Okay. Might have this somewhere else, because we need the room. So the easy part, we're going to make this merger. Actually, this needs to go to the merger that's going to be after this guy. So let's just have that set up real quick. We can actually do it right here. It's fine. Yeah, so this will be the high-speed belt, I think. No, this will still be low speed because this is split from 30, from 60 down to 30. Split to merge. Yeah, this will be the belt after here. That's 90. So that's gonna be 30. This will be 60. There we go. This will need to jump up on top of that belt for a second. Let's do a little crisscross here. There we go. That makes the 90. This splits into 45. So in here we'll have the full belt of 60 splitting into 30 and 30. The high-speed belt there, yep, so we need the high-speed belt going into a splitter. Let's have the splitter over here. Yeah, I'll have a like loop around over here. So I could turn this. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this merger. I'll have to redo the belts, but it's fine. Put down the conveyor pulls first, so I don't have to redo them again later. We're lined up with that. Let's get rid of that. This will be the Mark II belts. Gonna redo that in a second. Merger. Oh no, I can't turn it if it's on a belt, so I actually have to... Do Do it this way. Let's just have it here, it's fine. Boop. Boop. And then, boop. Boop. Get rid of this. Belts. Why is that curved? I'm an idiot. That's why. We're so close. We're almost there. I just need to stop fucking up. There we go. Merger. See if we can line it up with that at all. There we go. Good enough. Get rid of all this. That too. $30 going into there, $60 going into there. And that doesn't clip through. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Merger facing this way. Let's go split it over here. Basically on top of this thing. There we go. Get rid of that. And let's see if we can make this work. Thinking this will just go straight down there. Yes, perfect. Thank you for not arguing for once. This, however, is going to have a little rough time. Oh no! Yay! Look at that. Perfect. Alright, we've got coal and iron ore. Jesus, do I have to do this in another episode? Yeah. Yeah, we spent the whole time just splitting belts and organizing them. Okay, so the next time we will actually... Let's just put down the foundries before we go, actually. So we got enough for 3 foundries. Then after a little bit of steel, yeah, I'm gonna plug these in and just let them run, so that the next time we'll be ready. Will these actually line up? That'd be so cool if they did. I think they do. Although I can't put a wall over there. Okay, yeah, we'll just put them a little bit off to the side a bit. Is that off? I can't tell. There we go. Yeah. Enough room for a little shimmy there. So yeah, between episodes I might just let these run to make enough steel to where I can keep going with all my plans that I have. Still please. Yeah, let's put these down. Line. There we go. Wonderful. And you make steel. And you make steel. Let's power this. Wait, no, this goes in between these machines over here. That lined up? No, it is not. Well, that one needs to come out actually, so. There we go. Power. power. There we go. Okay, now we'll just need to hook this up to the main power, which I think that has an extra one. Yep, I'll use that one. Let's have this come out and be ready for like the next 2 machines. Which I assume are going to be like right about here. Same with this guy. There we go. We'll have this come out to here. Just have all these ready to go. So I'm gonna juggle power later. Okay. Foundries up and running. Yeah. Yes. Make me steal. Very nice. Oh, look at all these belts working. All doing their thing. Look at all that. It's messy as fuck, but it's symmetrical and it works. So I'm happy with it. It's not quite super symmetrical, but it works. It's got the same system. And then we just plug in the new belt once we upgrade to Conveyor Mark III. We are good to go. In the meantime, these are making steel. And I'm just going to let that build up until I can get enough resources to complete the rest of this factory. Like one more factory, and then we'll start working on like constructors and all that stuff next time. Okay. I love this game. This is so much fun.